A person's name is to that person the sweetest, most important sound in any language. A smile is the universal welcome. Act as if you were already happy, and that will tend to make you happy. Act enthusiastic, and you will be enthusiastic. Believe in yourself and all that you are. Know that there is something inside you that is greater than any obstacle. Believe that you will succeed, and you will. Developing the ability to communicate with people in a sincere and meaningful way is one of the most important skills you can develop. Discouragement and failure are two of the surest stepping stones to success. Do not be awestruck by other people and try to copy them. Nobody can be you as efficiently as you can. Do not wait for leaders, do it alone, person to person. Do the hard jobs first. The easy jobs will take care of themselves. Do the thing you fear to do and keep on doing it. That is the quickest and surest way ever yet discovered to conquer fear. Do your duty and a little more, and the future will take care of itself. Don't be afraid of enemies who attack you. Be afraid of the friends who flatter you. Don't be afraid of making a mistake. But make sure you don't make the same mistake twice. Don't be afraid to give up the good to go for the great. Don't be afraid to give your best to what seemingly are small jobs. Every time you conquer one, it makes you that much stronger. If you do the little jobs well, the big ones will tend to take care of themselves. Don't worry about the world coming to an end today. It's already tomorrow in Australia. Every time you conquer one fear, you gain confidence to conquer the next. Fear doesn't exist anywhere except in the mind. Feeling sorry for yourself and your present condition is not only a waste of energy but the worst habit you could possibly have. Focus on where you want to go, not on what you fear. Happiness doesn't depend on any external conditions, it is governed by our mental attitude. If you believe in what you are doing, then let nothing hold you up in your work. Much of the best work of the world has been done against seeming impossibilities. If you believe in what you are doing, then let nothing hold you up in your work. If you can't sleep, then get up and do something instead of lying there and worrying. It's the worry that gets you, not the lack of sleep. If you can't sleep, then get up and do something instead of lying there and worrying. If you want to be enthusiastic, act enthusiastic. If you want to conquer fear, don't sit home and think about it. Go out and get busy. Inaction breeds doubt and fear. Action breeds confidence and courage. If you want to conquer fear, do not sit home and think about it. Go out and get busy. It's not what you have, but what you do with what you have, that counts. Most of the important things in the world have been accomplished by people who have kept on trying when there seemed to be no hope at all. Most of us have far more courage than we ever dreamed we possessed. Our thoughts make us what we are. People rarely succeed unless they have fun in what they are doing. Remember that a person's name is to that person the sweetest and most important sound in any language. Remember, even the greatest was once a beginner. Don't be afraid to take that first step. Remember, happiness doesn't depend upon who you are or what you have, it depends solely on what you think. Remember, man does not live by bread alone. Sometimes he needs a little buttering up. Remember, today is the tomorrow you worried about yesterday. Success is dependent upon the glands, sweat glands. Success is getting what you want. Happiness is enjoying what you have. Success is not about being the best. It's about always getting better. Success is not final, failure is not fatal, it is the courage to continue that counts. Success is not in what you have, but who you are. Success is not just about making money. It's about making a difference. Success is not measured by what you accomplish, but by the opposition you have encountered and the courage with which you have maintained the struggle against overwhelming odds. Success is not the absence of failure, it's the persistence through failure. Success is not the key to happiness. Happiness is the key to success. If you love what you are doing, you will be successful. Success is stumbling from failure to failure with no loss of enthusiasm. Success is the maximum utilization of the ability that you have. Take a chance. All life is a chance. The man who goes farthest is generally the one who is willing to do and dare. Take a deep breath, count to 10, and tackle each task one step at a time. Take a genuine interest in other people. Tell me what you value, and I might believe you. Show me your calendar and your bank statement, and I'll show you what you really value. Tell the audience what you're going to say it, then tell them what you've said. The biggest adventure you can take is to live the life of your dreams. The difference between a successful person and others is not a lack of strength, not a lack of knowledge, but rather a lack of will. The expression one wears on one's face is far more important than the clothes one wears on one's back. The greatest asset you can have is your own self-confidence. The greatest mistake you can make in life is to be continually fearing you will make one. The more you express gratitude for what you have, the more things you'll have to express gratitude for. The only way to do great work is to love what you do. The only way to influence the other fellow is to talk about what he wants and show him how to get it. The person who goes farthest is generally the one who is willing to do and dare. The person who knows how will always have a job. The person who knows why will always be their boss. The person who seeks all their applause from outside has their happiness in another's keeping. The person who starts out simply with the idea of getting rich won't succeed. You must have a larger ambition. The person with a fixed goal, a clear picture of his desire, or an ideal always before him, causes it, through repetition, to be buried deeply in his subconscious mind. The real test of good manners is to be able to put up with bad manners pleasantly. The successful man will profit from his mistakes and try again in a different way. The surest way to make enemies is to try to please everyone. These quotes highlight Dale Carnegie's wisdom on personal growth, communication, overcoming fear, and finding happiness in life. To be interesting, be interested. When dealing with people, remember you are not dealing with creatures of logic, but creatures of emotion. When fate hands you a lemon, make lemonade. You can conquer almost any fear if you will only make up your mind to do so. For remember, fear doesn't exist anywhere except in the mind. You can make more friends in 2 months by becoming interested in other people than you can in 2 years by trying to get other people interested in you. You can't win an argument. You can't, because if you lose it, and if you win it, you lose it. You never achieve real success unless you like what you are doing. Your attitude, not your aptitude, will determine your altitude.